14-year-old Bushra lives with her family in Al Hul, a Palestinian city in the West Bank. Bushra has kidney problems and needs dialysis 3 times a week. It's difficult for Bushra and her mother to cross the many army roadblocks to receive this essential treatment. The Augusta Victoria Hospital, founded by the Lutheran World Federation, arranges travel permits for them both and sends a bus to collect them from near their home.
In the beginning, it was very hard to come here, so the hospital took out permits for us to pass the army roadblocks. And now the situation is much better for us. These permits helped us a lot. When she came to the hospital originally, she was like a dead person. But thanks to the treatment she received, she is now able to go to school with the other children.
They take very good care of us here and are very nice to me.
The most challenging part of delivering healthcare under occupation is the rights of patients to access healthcare. With the multiple checkpoints and the difficulties in dividing up the West Bank and the separation from Gaza, we find that it's very difficult for patients to access healthcare. Especially in hospitals like Augusta Victoria, we are the only ones in all of the Gaza West Bank area that provide, for example, cancer care.
It's 60 years since the Lutheran World Federation has been running Augusta Victoria as a hospital serving Palestine refugees. For the first 50 years of the LWF work here, the hospital was a primary care facility for Palestine refugees, and in the last 10 years it has become a specialty care facility in the areas of oncology, nephrology, gastroenterology, other specialties within the Palestinian healthcare system. And in fact, today, Augusta Victoria Hospital provides unique services that are not available anywhere else in the Gaza Strip or the West Bank.
The main mission of Augusta Victoria as a program of the Lutheran World Federation is to create a success story for the Palestinians in medical care, centers of excellence that measure up to the highest standard of medical care that is comparable to that you would find in developed countries. We are focusing on few specialties like cancer, diabetes, that have a very high burden of that disease on the community, but doing an excellent job in the standard of care, both in delivery of care, in teaching, and also in impacting national policy that guides the treatment of this medical care.
We work very closely with the local community. It is the local Palestinian community that we serve through the hospital, through our vocational training program, through the distribution of humanitarian supplies, and virtually all of our employees are Palestinians, and so they are serving Palestinians in their own communities. Our program is about building up capacity of the Palestinian healthcare system by strengthening both the services and the personnel of Augusta Victoria Hospital and helping to build a Palestinian state and providing the infrastructure that's necessary for a successful state.
Although the hospital is strengthening capacity in Palestine, it relies heavily on international support.
We're visiting it because it's an agency that we support through our group called the Manitoba Council for International Cooperation, and that's supported out of a budget in the Premier's office or the Executive Council. And the great benefit of coming here is we see that the investments we're making are making a real difference in the lives of people that live in this area, and it's a tremendous honor to be able to come and see the very effective work that's being done by this hospital.
While the peace process is underway, Palestine is experiencing a healthcare crisis. The international community is called upon on this basis to provide a response to the healthcare needs of Palestinians. We in the international community cannot stand by and watch this happen. We need to offer support to people in Palestine and ensure that their basic healthcare needs are attended to. In my view, we can make a contribution towards the peace process because as Palestinians are healthy and strong, they are better able to engage in support of a peace process that will hopefully be long-lasting here in this part of the world.